Hello, YouTubers. Welcome to Level-Headed News. This is your host, Brenda. This is the second episode that I have for you this morning out of 3 episodes. There are 4 articles in this edition, and the URLs are listed in the description of the video so that you can pull them up and take a look at them and pull out whatever information that you may need. Check out there's some videos and things that you might also be interested in. So we'll get started. The very first one here is off of BizPack Review. It says, Kabuto annihilates CNN. Ask how it feels to be dismissed, ignored. Then comes Obama versus Fox montage. How's it feel, CNN? As for Fox News, been there, done that for 8 years. And President-elect Donald Trump's dismissal and lecture to CNN's Jim Acosta as unprecedented. Fox Business Network's Neil Cavuto to dispute that claim and had the video evidence to back it up. And there is video in this if you care to pull that up to take a look at it. And the clip is by Fox News Channel. Heated exchange when Acosta attempted to ask follow-up question at the Wednesday press conference. Trump accused CNN of reporting a fake news story about him and called upon another reporter for a question. Afterwards, incoming White House Press Secretary Sean Spicer warned Acosta that he'd have a reporter removed if he attempted anything like that again. Trudeau said after playing a short segment of the back and forth between Trump and Acosta, how does it feel to be dismissed or worse, ignored? How does it feel when your feelings are hurt, when your reporters are singled out and you're treated unfairly and unkindly, even rudely? To power can be powerfully unsettling if that power sets its sights on you, or knows what it's like when someone questions whether you're fair. The cable news giant experienced 8 years of it, and Cavuto ran a montage. President Obama dismissed Fox News, and everyone chuckled. The Fox News Business Network said after the clip, it didn't matter so much when it wasn't about you before, CNN. Very different now that it's you being singled out. Never one to mince words, Cavuto concluded the lesson with this. It isn't obnoxious and unfair how some, or try it again, goodness gracious. Isn't it obnoxious and unfair how some celebrate your plight? Kind of feels like the way you celebrated ours, doesn't it? They say payback's a bitch. If only you would take a moment to rewind the tape and see the shoe was on the other foot. Or am I confusing with the one now kicking you in your ass? The word to CNN, suck it up, buttercup. Things will get better soon, but it may take 4 to 8 years. Next one I have for you. You know, I could make this up, but I don't think I'd do as good a job. The next one is off of foxnews.com, and it says, YouTube removes influential conservative website channel. The YouTube channel of influential conservative politics and law website, Legal Insurrection, has been removed by the video sharing service, citing copyright infringement claims. This account has been terminated because we received multiple third-party claims of copyright infringement regarding the material the user posted, explains YouTube in a notice posted to the channel's page. Legal Insurrection founder and publisher and Cornell University law professor William Jacobson voiced his anger and astonishment at the channel's removal. It is very frustrating. It is very scary to have 8 years of content removed without a chance to defend yourself, he told Fox News. In an email, Jacobson said that he never received notice of the claims prior to the channel's removal on Thursday. On Friday, the publisher received notification from YouTube that the copyright claims were filed by the Modern Languages Association, MLA, based on audio posted of recent MLA vote resolution to boycott Israeli universities. The boycott resolution at the MLA Delegate Assembly failed. Clearly, this was a politically motivated move, he told FoxNews.com. I never received any request or complaint from MLA. These were perfectly legitimate, fair, and excerpts with great news value. This is an attempt to silence our reporting on a matter of great public importance, added Jacobson, whose website reported on the vote. Do all available remedies and call on YouTube to restore our account. The Legal Insurrection website, which is widely cited in the conservative media, receives hundreds of thousands of visitors each month. Its YouTube channel contained a wealth of content, including original reporting. We take copyright issues very seriously, both on YouTube and our website, he said. We have a large readership, and the videos that disappeared include substantial that's been shared widely at other websites. Owners of copyright-protected work that was posted on YouTube without their authorization can submit a copyright infringement notification to the video sharing site, according to YouTube's website. Or also has a counter notification process in place if a user believes a content owner has misidentified their video, and will reinstate videos if a user succeeds in that process, a retraction from the content owner that submitted the original notification. It is the MLA's practice to issue takedown notices when its proprietary material is used without permission, an MLA spokeswoman told FoxNews.com by email. YouTube was bought by Google for $1.60, or try that again, $55 billion the following year. YouTube has now over 1 billion users, encompassing almost 1/3 of all users on the internet. So I'm going to interject here. Now you see why I don't play much in the way of videos, even sound bites on my show. My show is unmonetized, which helps a little bit, because if you monetize, then they're really on top of you. But, you know, this copyright infringement thing can get your whole channel wiped out. And I'd just as soon be able to bring you the news and allow you to pull up the videos on your time and keep them off of my channel so that we keep this channel moving. I know a lot of people are kind of aggravated that I don't show more in the way of videos and, you know, claim the fair use. Hey, listen, I'm doing this for free. I don't have time to chase around with YouTube and dispute these copyright infringement claims. So it's just as simple for you to be able to pull up the articles and check out the videos for yourself. So maybe that's a little explanation to you on why I don't from the other channels on my show. Move on. The next one that I have for you is off of MarketWatch. And it says, update, Amazon to create more than 100,000 full-time jobs in the next 18 months. Amazon.com Incorporated said Thursday that it will create more than 100,000 full-time full benefit jobs across the U.S. over the next 18 months. Will take the U.S. full-time workforce from 180,000 in 2016 to more than 280,000 by mid. New jobs will be nationwide and cut across functions from software developers and engineers to entry-level positions, the company said. Most will be in fulfillment centers currently under construction in states including Texas, California, and New Jersey. Amazon says it has created more than 150,000 jobs in the U.S. over the past 5 years. The company said more than 9,000 employees have taken advantage of the Career Choice program, which prepays 95% of tuition for a variety of courses. And we're last trading up to 1%, but are up 30% for the past 12 months. The S&P 500 index, SPX, plus 0.18% is up 17% for the last year. So there you have the information about the Amazon going to come out with more jobs. Says Cubans unleash their fury on Obama. He really isn't as good as everyone says. Angry Cuban immigrants are once again slamming President Barack Obama for his recent change in immigration policy that makes it tougher for Cubans to get to America, makes it easier for illegals to flood the USA at will. One Cuban immigrant Yadil Cruz was furious. Obama has screwed all Cubans, he told the Manila Times. Many of the immigrants interviewed were highly critical of Obama, saying he hurt them. Sadness, because we are all coming with the dream that comes from pain, hunger, and to get this far. Lorena Pena, a woman 4 months pregnant who left Cuba with her husband and 4-year-old daughter, told the paper. Pena added that Obama screwed up because what he's done is hurt us. So he really isn't as good as everyone says. Was hoping to make it to the USA. Ulysses Furr said, "We don't know what we're going to do now, but what we're certain of is that we're not going to go back to Cuba unless we're dead." All this disappointment and criticism comes as President Obama put an end to the wet foot policy that was first put in place by Bill Clinton back in 1995. In a statement about the policy change, Obama said the following: "Effective immediately, Cuban nationals who attempt to enter the United States illegally and do not qualify for humanitarian relief will be subject to removal, consistent with the U.S. law and enforcement priorities. By taking this step, we are treating Cuban the way we treat migrants from other countries. Cuban government has agreed to accept the return of Cuban nationals who have been ordered removed, just as it has been accepting the return of migrants interdicted at sea." But many feel that this move is less about immigration and more about punishing America's Cuban community, because it has usually supported Republicans who have traditionally been more sympathetic to Cubans and their hatred of Castro regime. In fact, some left-wingers are even confirming that Obama is acting with petty political motives underlying his attack on Cuban migrants. Liberal MSNBC host Joy Reid bragged, for instance, that Obama was indulging against the Cubans. The screenshot is taken from the following video titled "Freedom, a Cuban Refugee's Odyssey to America," that partly chronicles the plight of a Cuban man escaping to America. And there is video here if you'd like to take a look at that. I have the information for the second morning. I'll have one more episode for you. If you like what we're doing, give it a thumbs up. Share it on your social media so everybody gets to hear the news. Don't forget to subscribe. Check that little bell beside the subscription button. Pop up. You can check that little box, and it'll give you email alerts every time I put out a show, and that way you stay informed. We'll see you in the next episode.